Hi, my name is Mike Galke. I'm the Vice President of Laboratory Services for Ideal Option, and I'm very glad to welcome you to our laboratory. I'm standing here in our Kennewick laboratory. It's one of our definitive labs. We also have a definitive lab in Bellevue, Washington, that goes along with our remote labs in Fargo, North Dakota, Hagerstown, Maryland, and Anchorage, Alaska. One of the things that's also important to us is the communication, working with the providers, the COCs, the peers on what they're hearing that patients might be experiencing in their use on the street. We use the data from our definitive test and from the TOF to collate that with what we might be hearing and maybe expand our panel, change what we're looking for to make sure that we're keeping up with what the providers need to treat their patients.
I'd say that the definitive and presumptive tests from the lab are the backbone of the treatment plans here at Ideal Option. It helps us determine the level of care that the patient is going through, how often we're seeing them, and whether we need to refer them to different places. A lot of times the patients have a little idea what they've been using, and this allows us to build trust with the patient. It helps them also to build trust with their family members, and they can show them and trend the levels of the substances they've been using. The turnaround times are fantastic, and we found a lot of accuracy and sensitivity in the labs.
Lab testing at Ideal Options is helpful in keeping me accountable. When I first got clean, there were some drugs in my system that I didn't even know were there.
And it also opened my eyes to the fact that when I'm buying these street drugs, they could be contaminated with anything.
Lab testing itself is amazing because you'll be able to see when all the toxins and all the levels of all the drugs, whatever you were on, leaves your body.
Seeing the differences in the levels and understanding that's why it helps keep you accountable, but it's been an easy process.
It allows my provider to know exactly where my buprenorphine levels are so that they can better help me in my recovery.
And the first time that you go and test and have your levels come back and they're 100% clean, that'll be your clean date. And you'll know then I'm 100% sober. Everything's out of my system. Obviously there's still an uphill battle from there and you've got to push yourself to get to the top, but you'll get there.
If you're ever in Kennewick for whatever reason, or Bellevue, call us and stop by, and we'll be glad to give you a real on-site tour. If you need anything from Lab Help, we have the @LabHelp email, which is monitored and can answer any of your questions you have. So thank you for spending some time with us.